This is the front of the budget. There's not a lot for those kids in it right now, but there will be when they grow up. There's major news in here about vices. Big changes when it comes to alcohol and gambling. As expected, the government will allow the sale of beer and wine in corner stores, though there's no new info on that, no timeline. But where and when you can have a tipple is going to potentially change. The government will allow alcohol to be sold starting at 9 a.m. It'll be up to the individual bars and restaurants to make that decision. The government will allow drinking in parks and other public areas, though that will be up to individual cities. Bars and restaurants will also be able to advertise happy hours, something they haven't been able to do up until now to curb binge drinking. But one of the biggest changes will make Ontario look a lot like Sin City, Las Vegas. The Ford government is going to allow casinos here to give away free alcohol, something that has been prohibited up until now, but something that's been done for a long time in U.S. casinos. It's something the government says will make Canadian casinos more competitive with their U.S. counterparts, though groups like Mothers Against Drunk Driving may take issue with it.
Well, we trust people to make the right decisions. Colin, it's a 283-page budget, so there are certainly all of the services that we're providing for all of the people throughout Ontario are well listed, but these are issues that we wanted to address. The province was ready for these changes.
When you make these kinds of changes, you have to recognize that they're going to have impacts and then plan for addressing those impacts. And I got to say, any person who's lost a loved one to a drunk driver would be horrified to hear the minister's response.
Big changes, too, when it comes to gambling. The Ford government will allow you to buy your Pro Line and your 649 tickets on your phone, so no more running to the corner store. Another big change the government says it's planning for further down the road is for independent retailers outside of the OLG to run their own gambling websites. Nothing new here on cannabis, although the Ford government projecting to make about $80 million in tax revenue next year from pot. Inside the budget lockup, looking at the party budget. Richard Southern, City News.